Don't compare the length of the read to the message. Don't even worry about the messenger and the message. It's about the message. Okay, it's not about the messenger or how long or all that. Still relevant. The older you get, the more you realize certain things. Okay, or the more aware you become, you realize certain things. All right. So we start with Aries. It is Aries season, and for some reason, it's go season. Okay. All right. So what you got for the Aries in here? What do you have for these Aries, Chad? Just give me one little card. Let's see. Arthur, the champion of Avalon. Companionship, nobility, self-realization. So Aries and they element doing their thing now. Arthur, the champion of Avalon. Companionship. So there has been a storyline for Aries for quite some time. Okay, we're not gonna get too much into it because I'm really trying to do these 12 reads. I don't know if any of y'all have ever sat down to do 12 reads, but you need to really commend the readers who do this on a regular basis. Okay. It is not just get on here and just you got to give, use give, like you don't want to drain out. Now with Aries, over the course of the past 6 months, y'all really been real. That self-realization has really kicked in. Y'all went through some tough times, had some things that occurred, and I don't know why y'all stand out the most to me. Okay. Ladies, if you want to attract Aries, wear red. Okay. For some reason, they worse than Taurus. Okay. They come raging and roaring and all that right there. Okay. But Aries has really been realizing certain things, really been on a oh, I know why it's like that. Because I said go live with somebody else. I forgot I did that little number. Because I saw that YouTube has a new feature. So if some of y'all with a good heart, because don't get on here with no bullshit, baby. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'm telling you. But Aries really realized something. They awaken to a higher level of understanding. They awaken to a higher level of awareness. Self-realization has a lot to do with you really knowing what your purpose is, or just so, you just realize so much is true and what is worth what and what is not worth that. Okay. Excuse me. Ooh, Aries, Ten of Swords. Y'all been up and through there. Y'all been up and through there. Aries has been up and through there, and they have ended a cycle. They are champions, okay? So if you see an Aries bucking their chest out a little bit more than usual, it's because they just endured some of the things that you would never, ever dream of, think of, want to even go through, okay? And they have really done that, and they did it with style. Okay, not their usual acting up. Okay, they did this with style because I feel like they went through a season of maturity, whether they were 13, whether they were 24, whether they were 34. They went through some type of season of maturity, maybe 50. Okay, with this Ten of Swords, it's like you see that lighthouse back there is very dark. The lighthouse itself is dark, right? I should have put us on Facebook too. Facebook needs some of these. Okay, we need to give Facebook a little some of these. Maybe next time. But lightning struck. There are some things that may have happened that you may have viewed as traumatic, but overall you made it out of it. And then you see why it had to happen because maybe you were doing a number of things that you were not supposed to be doing. When you're not in alignment with your assignment, things just don't work out for you. When you're not in alignment with your assignment and you have been cycling over and over again, things will begin to just things in your house will begin to break. Your cars and things like things just begin to happen. Okay, I'm not gonna name all the stuff because I know the power of the tongue. All right. So things begin to happen. You got some kind of clarity out of this right before your sink almost shift. You hear me? I mean your ship almost sank. The Mercury retrograde coming up and through here. Woo! Yes. Fuck up some words and do them cute though. That just came on up out of there like that. What is this Ten of Swords for Aries, Chad? Look at you. You are now, if this happens again, right? If you ever have to go through something similar to this again, you will know exactly how to handle it. With this strength card, it's like this was something that showed you about your resiliency or reminded you how resilient you are, how consistent you are when it comes to facing truth, facing trauma, facing dramatic events, facing tragedy. You realize who you are in this moment. You realize how to handle things, and this reminded you that it's a certain power or gift that y'all have that y'all been reminded of. You called it back in. Okay. So if you're an Aries, you may want to listen to the Libra read. If you are a Libra, listen to the Aries read, and then you really can listen to all of them, because if you think about it, if you have none of the, if you don't have certain signs in your chart, what sign sits across from the sign that is in your chart, basically? Okay, let's keep it cute, people, because there'd be some real good information going on in every read. Now then, what do you have here? What is this nobility for Aries, honey? The Empress, bitch. Okay. Your feminine energy, your ability to really recreate, create, hold. Or maybe it was that somebody drove you to the courthouse. Maybe somebody drove you to the courthouse. Here, there was some type of anxiety, stress, or just the past kept coming up. There was some type of insomnia possibly as well. So Aries is the emperor, but this could be the Aries feminine energy, within, without, right? But overall, this may be who you've been dealing with. A cycle is over between you and this person. Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. You may have decided to go with someone else, okay? Or you may have decided to focus on your finances at this time. Whatever it is, the wheel is up. So this is a good time for you after ending this cycle. This also has a lot to do with faith, destiny, growth, expansion. The way that you move in that self-realization energy, justice, and the King of Swords. You got a good lawyer, whoever you are. Somebody got a good lawyer. A good lawyer, a good attorney. This may even be the justice system overall, because there was a third party situation and you had to go ahead and, realize what it is that you really want. Do you really want to be out here co-mingling spirits with people? That's what I'm going to start calling it, okay? Red dress, red boxer briefs is commingling of spirits. Let me just write it down, honey. The commingling of spirits. We're going to have a conversation about this. The commingling of spirits. I may just do a class. Baby, that class that we did the other day. Okay. Whatever. Now then, what is this self-realization for Aries? Child? Aries don't figure something out. Had to walk off, leave real cute like. There it is. You realize that you are worth more. You reconcile with the inner child. Here, there may have been something, the Hangman and the Six of Pentacles. You know what you want. You had to go into the attic, go up there. Okay, that has to do with self-realization when you go up in there. Go up there. And you realize something as you were hanging upside down. Okay, we was in the kitchen doing stuff. You was up there, figuring something out. And what you realize with your real eye, okay? Oh yeah, and I got a new name for the third eye. It's the eye with the monocle. Because if you think about it, that's the eye that sees more clearly than the other ones. It's got a monocle on it. Now then, Six of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So you realize something. You realize what you want. You realize what it's going to take, how you got to go, which direction you have to go, and how you're going to get there, right? It's going to take a lot of determined action. Maybe you're even going back to a space. This is a lot of clarity, y'all. This is that self-realization. Look at all these sixes. Y'all got 666. This is reestablishing here, like something about genetics here, uh restructuring, restructuring genetics. Okay, this went way off up in the root. Okay, you went down up in there and figured something out, some protein and things like that, some real good vitamins to get you through whatever this is you went through, because some of y'all broke up with somebody, or y'all just maybe family, could be a job. But with these sixes, you ain't missing. Everything is easy sailing, easy flowing. People are coming and going, and you just stand in the knowing. Okay? You may have even blocked someone here because of a third party situation, or because of something that was hurtful, someone that you may be in a space where you feel like you can't forgive them, but you don't make it to this space without forgiving people. So work through this cycle when it's time to, work on that part of what you need to do, because nothing happens overnight. You can say that, oh yeah, I forgive them, I'm just not fucking with them. Well, you process it as you go, right? Nine of Pentacles and the Fool card, free spirit, ready to do whatever with whoever, however, on their way. This is transformation. This is the rebirth, right? They go to Justice card. Like I said, go watch when we finish, watch the Libra side of your things, okay? But overall, this had to happen. There is something that is being brought to the light that needs to be transformed. It could be I think it's in companionship. Okay, but overall it's with you, because the real relationship starts with you. How are you in relationship and in tune with what you got going on? First and foremost, not looking for someone to complete you and make you whole and all of that and fill a void. Okay, successful relationships have a lot to do with people claiming their independence without, don't be so harsh about it, but it's just like you have to be independently you, that person needs to as well, what they call it, equally yoked. Okay, so that is Aries. I think we did good.